Today, I'm gonna share with you a little bit more about expense management dahil maraming mga tao hirap na hirap mag-handle ng kanilang gastos. I know a lot of people who are earning very well and yet they still can't save and invest. And when I ask them, usually their answer would be, I honestly don't know where my money goes. We all know how important saving and investing is, pero yun nga, hindi pa rin masimulan-simulan. And usually, it all boils down to your budget. It's either you can't stick to it or you don't have a budget at all. And this is the reason why people are living from paycheck to paycheck. Yung darating ng sweldo, ipambabayad ng bills, ubos. Maghihintay ng sweldo, bayad ng bills, ubos. And walang napupunta sa ipon. If you're living this kind of situation, then you are stuck in what we call the rat race cycle. Yung tipong paikot-ikot ka lang, pagod na pagod ka lang magtrabaho, ang sipag-sipag mo, pero kikita ka, mauubos, walang mapupunta sa ipon. You are stuck in the same place. Walang savings. So how do we avoid this? How do we put an end to this? Well, the solution, I already said it earlier, budget. You need to create a budget and you need to start tracking your expenses. You need to understand where your money goes. Dapat ma-identify mo yun. And that's exactly what a budget does. It tells you where your money should and shouldn't go. And I've shared this before, so I'm gonna share it again today. The way I budget my money is that I use the abundance formula. Yung 10, 20, 70. 10% for my tithes or give back funds. 20% for my investments para sa future self ko. And 70% for my expenses. So, yung 10 and 20%, non-negotiable, untouchable, sacred, automatic yun. Tinatabi ko na kaagad siya. And then the 70%, that's what I need to budget. Yun yung aalamin ko saan ba siya napupunta. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. How do we manage the 70% of our monthly income? First, make a list of all your expenses. So you need to understand exactly how much are you spending each month. So you can start with your fixed expenses. Yung mga binabayaran mo buwan-buwan na talagang yun dun yun diba? So rent, if you're renting, your bills, electricity, water, phone bill, internet, yung mga utang or loan. So, basta yung talagang may due date every month. So, you start with those. And then, of course, you have to list down all of your day-to-day expenses for your food, for your transportation, allowances mo, etc. Basta yung pang-araw-araw na gastusin. And then, of course, you also have to list down yung pang-enjoy lang, di ba? Pang-kain sa labas, pang-movie, pang-date, pang-travel, or panggastos na extra, di ba? Yung hindi mo naman talaga kailangan para lang ma-enjoy mo yung income mo. So, basta yun. In summary, you have to list down all of your expenses one by one and per item, mag-allocate ka magkano ba yung fund na pwedeng o kasya sa kanila. So, syempre yung fixed expenses, fixed yun. Meron talagang naka-allocate for that. And then for the other expenses, depende kung gaano ka kagastos. Okay, so that's step 1. Second, add up all of your expenses and compare it to the 70% of your monthly income. So, this is very important para ma-assess mo yung gastos mo ba lagpas sa income mo o pasok. So, once you're done assessing, i-identify mo na, di ba? Kung lagpas ka, identify mo alin dito yung pwede kong i-cut down. So, dyan papasok yung pag-check if need ba to o want. So, syempre, ang priority mo is to take care of your needs, diba? Basics muna. And if may extra ka, tsaka mo i-allocate yun dun sa mga wants mo lang. So, it's very important that we learn how to prioritize, diba? Kasi yun yung dahilan din kung bakit yung tithe mo, yung 20% na investments mo, dapat nasa-sacrifice mo. Kasi nga, ang priority mo, gastos. So, wag ganun, diba? Dapat, ang priority mo would be to live within your means, live within your 70% para hindi mo magalaw yung 10 and 20%. So, there you go. That's step number 2. Third, para iwas petsa de peligro, compute how much money you're getting per cut-off. So, kung tuwing 15th and 30th ka, i-compute mo magkano kinikita mo pag 15th, magkano kapag 30th. And from this, tsaka mo hatiin yung mga bills mo. Hindi naman kailangan sabay-sabay sa isang cut-off lahat ng bills mo binayaran mo. So, walang matitira. Wala ka ng panggastos for your day-to-day needs. And dito nangyayari yung nagigipit. Diba? Kasi nga, isang bagsakan mong binayaran lahat. So, hindi naman kailangan ganun. And that's why it's also important that you know your cut-off and your due dates, di ba? Para hindi mo kailangan pagsabayan, hindi mabigat. And again, dun sa 15th and 30th na hati, kuhain mo lang din yung 70%, tapos dun mo pagkasyahin yung mga day-to-day expenses mo. Hindi pwedeng lumagpas ka dun. So if you're earning 10,000 per cut-off, 70% would be 7,000. So within that 7,000, pagkasyahin mo yung gastos mo for the next 15 days. Okay, so that's step 3. And the last step would be to increase your cash flow. If sa tingin mo talagang gipit na gipit ka na, talagang ang hirap pagkasyahin dun sa income mo, then your solution would be to increase your sources of income and then reduce your expenses. Yep, you got it right. So, kailangan mo talagang mag-extra effort para mapagkasya mo. Kasi yun nga, if hindi mo gagawa ng solusyon, it will become an endless cycle. Hindi ka talaga makakaipon. And truth is, creating a budget will require much effort, especially in the beginning. Mahirap talaga siya. And it will require you to sacrifice some of the things that you really want to have. Tipid-tipid, you know. Kasi nga, kailangan nating i-prioritize yung dapat nating i-prioritize. So, remember this. Kung hindi ka ngayon magsasacrifice, ang katotohanan is that you're sacrificing your future. Kung ginagastos mo yung dapat iniipon mo, paano ka in the future? Diba? So, you're stealing security from your future self and your future family, and you don't want to do that. So my challenge for you today is very simple. Follow all of the things that I shared with you today. Sit down, take time to create your budget, monitor your expenses, and I'm excited because after this, I am sure na talagang you'll be able to prioritize your investments and mas mararamdaman mo yung freedom na finally you're taking control of your finances. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something new and I hope you can share this to your friends and your family. Thank you so much for supporting. Again, this is Shai reminding you to keep on learning, keep on growing. Thanks and see ya!